You had President Trump over the weekend down in Texas serving Thanksgiving dinner to Border Patrol agents. At the same time, you have President Biden in the White House, who, for his part, he held a bilat meeting with the president of Mexico to talk about the fentanyl crisis, and he's hosted a number of meetings on that this week. So Joe Biden is tackling it from that side, but President Trump is the one who is actually there trying to boost the morale of Border Patrol. And it seems to me that it comes down to an issue of priorities for the men and women who you represent, who are there on the border. Is it more important? Does it mean more to them to have someone in the White House who's having these meetings, or someone who's actually there on the border, seeing and feeling and hearing about what happens there, and in exchange serving them dinner?
It's a lot more important to see the actual person that's going to implement the policies. They're on the front lines, hearing about everything that's going on, what can be done to actually secure our border. It's a lot more important there than going and visiting with other dignitaries of another country. Those countries do not have to follow what we want them to do. We should not be trying to fix the problem in another country. We have control of what happens on our borders. We have control of what happens here. If we try to get other countries involved, we're going to have to pay a high price for that. The taxpayers are going to have to shoulder that burden. These countries do not enter into agreements unless we're shelling out money for those agreements. Whereas if we just implemented policy right here on our side of the border, we could control it tomorrow, and we could do it without putting the burden on the taxpayer. President Trump has proven that he knows what to do. He's also proven that he's going to do what he said in the past. That's why we support him. That's why we appreciate what he did on the border. And Amanda, let me tell you, what I saw firsthand was amazing. This was an individual that was on a time constraint. I knew what his time was, and yet he took the time out to shake the hand of every single person that came through that line, to talk to those individuals. He let them take a picture, even though it ruined that time constraint that he had. He had the Secret Service that was stepping up to him multiple times saying, President, you can't do this. You have a certain time. And he shooed them away, and he did what was necessary to show the men and women that he appreciated them, that he appreciated everything that they were trying to do to secure our border for the American people. That's how he is with all the ordinary citizens here in the United States. It's not just about the powerful. It's about those people that want to do right by the American people. And we saw that firsthand from the president.